we get into the hook, it's in your mind. Can't find no peace, I know why. That's like your inner self, your higher self is kind of talking to you. Like, it's in your mind. Can't find no peace, I know why. You losing sleep, you see the signs. You can't hide. That shit is real, boy, because it's like, you see what's going on around you. You know what to do. You know to cut this person off. You know to leave that woman alone. You know you got to address that issue. Can't find no peace, I know why. You losing sleep, you see the signs, you can't hide. No. But it's all, at the same time, a couple of that stuff is in your mind. Some of the stuff is just playing, but you don't know. So the way I wrote that shit was like a therapist almost telling you, or like your higher self. But like, me saying this was like really me thinking about like getting therapy. Like, me recording this video right now, it's not something that I've done, but it's something that I actually like was talking to a friend about it. Shout out Christina. We was actually talking about that, and she was like, yeah, you should get it. Cause I was talking about some things I was really going through at the time, and still in my head. Like, I could push stuff aside when the 2023 comes along, but it's like, the one thing I understand like about life is that life has a funny way of showing you that you've not healed from shit. Life is very good at showing you that, nigga, what happened in 2014, dog, you ain't healed from that. Go get some help, or find a program to where in your daily life you are trying to get better. And last year actually, I've realized that I didn't heal from a lot of things. And this is where the second verse comes in. Ask me how I'm doing, say I'm doing just fine. No, really. You see what I did there? Ask me how I'm doing, say I'm doing just fine. I'm doing fine. Like, that's what we all say, especially as men. I got to talk to the men on here, bro, who watching. Like, we all do that. Ask me how I'm doing, say I'm fine. And then it's like, somebody says it like, no, really. And I love this line. This is like one of my favorite lines. Cause I showed my boy this. He was like, yo, that's deep. No, really. Said, black men don't cry. I lied. And just men in general too. But black men specifically, because I am a black man. Don't be trying to make no light skin jokes on me, bro. We ain't doing that right now. But ask me how I'm doing, say I'm doing just fine. No, really. Like, yo, like, be honest. I said, black men don't cry. I lied. Because it's like, we got to be the toughest of everything. We got to, and this is how we raised. Dog, don't cry. Don't show no feelings. Like, when I listen to Kendrick Lamar Father Time, bro, that shit is real to me. Because it's like, bro, when you grow up a certain way, especially in certain black households, bro, it's like, you got to be tough, because it's like, bro, like, it's no time. Like, it's just how you were raised, honestly. It's just one of those things where it's like, then when you grow up, you see how it affects you in relationships and with people, because you become a little more colder. You become a little more, like, yo, like, chill out. Like, it's hard for you to get close to people a little bit. It's hard for you to open up. Like, when people are so, like, I'm like, it's crazy to me, because I'm like that in music. But when people are like trying to like be too up on me like that, I'm like, yo, whoa, whoa, chill out. We just met. I don't know you. I don't know what your motive. And that's crazy to me, bro. So as I'm saying this now, I'm really thinking about, I need some therapy. Black men don't cry, I lie, but we gotta be tougher than anyone can ever be. Skin thick as the leather receipts, turn on the TV. Is there anyone like me? Stereotypes everywhere, look around me. That's real. Like, where can you find less stereotypes? That's another thing that people don't understand about me when I make music. It's like, y'all don't understand why I don't have women like shaking ass in my video. Like, yeah, would it be nice? Would I do it one day? I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, but it'll be more intentional. I don't need that stereotype around black women. I don't want a stereotype around black men that's all we do, or we're gangsters, or we're this or that. Can there be a middle ground to this? And there are a lot of rappers who are that, but I feel like it's my duty as a person, as a man, to do that. You have to realize, and this is what people don't realize about my music, and when I talk to people or whatever, yes, I do curse beyond like my music. Like when I'm out with the boys, yeah, I'm man, we wildin', right? At the same time, I understand what impact is, and I understand that like me saying certain things has an impact on somebody in generations. I know that what I'll say is gonna impact my kid. I have to be careful with what I say, So that's something that people don't really understand. Like when I say these things, because it's like I'm not only just a man. I'm a black person. I'm a black man. And I understand that how we're looked at and how this genre is looked at. So I feel like we need to do a better job at just giving someone like me, rappers like me, a better, putting us on the forefront a little bit. Because a lot of times we dust off the Lupes and we take those other guys who are similar to Lupe, but once they get that spotlight, they we only give it to a few amount of people. There's only a few amount of coals that we give in the mainstream realm. So I'm hoping I can do something about that. But let me let me get back. If I tell her how I really feel, she gonna think I'm soft G. Like, bro, that shit is so real because it's like I've been through that situation where it's like you tell a woman like how you really, really feel, and you let down, bro, because then they don't feel the same about you. And it's like I have this thing in my head where I'm like, damn, if I really tell her like I really don't, I'm not like, I'm out of it. Now, there's been situations where I've told women that before and they've respected me still, but like I went through that like with my ex. I'm like, yo, I don't every day, even though I'm confident, right? Not every day I'm like, like I'm always gonna be that inside of me, but some days it is scary as a man. Like it is scary to pursue music. It's scary, like to know that, damn, this shit could all go, this shit could all go away. If I tell her how I really feel, she gonna think I'm soft. And then it's like, real men move in silence. Call it depression. She see the trauma in my eyes. I'm calling on heaven. I need therapy. Baby, I'm going to war with all my demons. I don't know when I'm coming back. Pray for me. That is real to me, bro. Like, that is real, like, real men moving. I think that is my best bars ever. Real men move in silence. Call it depression. That's real because it's like, we all say, oh, I'm working in silence. I'm working. A lot of times, bro, we just sitting in the crib. We ain't doing shit. Oh, don't show them your next move. Don't show them la da da. And honestly, let's be real for a second. You probably just moving like that because you depressed. And that's something women don't know. Women don't understand that. Like, y'all don't know that when a guy is like to himself a lot, that man went through something. Or that guy is something going on at this person point in time in their life that they're not well. They're not in the right state. She see the trauma in my eyes, like I'm calling on heaven. Like, there's no way this woman that I'm talking to is gonna be able to help me. Like, you see it. Like, I remember last year, like, you can kind of tell when a girl knows, like, oh, like, what happened. Like, there was a situation, not gonna get into that. Like, I went through it, and it was, like, you could see, like, she could see it on me, like, you're not, like, women are really good at that shit. They know when something's off. It's like, you see it in my eyes. I'm calling on heaven. Like, I can't really, like, there's nothing we can do. I'm calling on heaven. I need therapy. I'm going to war with all my demons. I don't know when I'm coming back. Pray for me. Got to get rich. And this other part is the duality of this shit. I call on heaven. Pray for me. Got to get rich. Need a woman, not a trick. But I need a dozen women to check my drip. I've been blue, but I ain't a crib. Life been a trip. That is real because it's like, at the same time, you can go through all this stuff and it's always mental health, but ain't no mental health when you trying to grind, make it out of your crib, be successful in music. You want these accolades, you want these things. And at the same time, it's like, yeah, I want the byproduct, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Like, no man that's grinding like me is not going to want the byproducts of that. Yeah, I want a dozen women to check my drip. I want a dozen women to see, yo, I'm here. I made it. I got here. Like, it's a flex. At the same time, it's like, it's such a mental battle where it's like, you want stability. You want mental stability. You want that kind of, maybe that real companionship, real friends, real family, like a real down woman behind you. At the same time, you grinding so much, like, Gotta get rich. You see that? Like, I gotta get rich. I need a woman. Like, you need a woman. Need a woman, not a trick. But I need a dozen women to check my drip. I need y'all to still see this though. Like, but it's just, what I felt, at the time. I need a brother to check my drip. I've been blue, but I ain't a crip. Life been a trip. Like, that shit is crazy to me. I love writing that song because it was no word was wasted. No word was wasted writing that. Like, it was real, man. Like, it was real to me, man. Because it was like, what the hell I'm supposed to do? I didn't, like, it's this thing where you constantly, I feel like the more I elevate as a person, it's going to always be feel like this battle of friends, family, women. And you're just looking at this shit and you're like, how do you balance this? And I feel like I used to never understand when artists would say this shit like, oh, it's lonely at the top. And it's like, it's not even that it's lonely at the top. It's a mental thing. It's like, you don't know what to do. All you can do is grind. There's so many things that, like, I've been through. Not even that been through. Like, not to say I've been through a lot, but just say that, like, yo, like, I don't know how to like, what's the healthy way of healing from this? Like, we don't know a lot of times. Like, I don't know how healthy it is, because anytime I was mourning or whatever from a loss of a family member or from a friend, I worked. I just grind. Like, I was never like, oh, I gotta, I'm a rest. Like, bro, I just laser focused. When my ex broke up with me, laser focused. Bro, I don't remember. I'm being real. Like, dog, like, there's parts of 2020 that are so, like, just, what the fuck? Like, I don't remember. Like, I remember 2020, but when we got into quarantine, bro, it was so, like, because that was right when, like, me and my ex, we weren't together, and you can't go nowhere. So I'm locked in. And a lot of times I remember that, like, when my friend died, when Gilberto died, like, I was like, it was just music. It was just it. And I don't know how healthy that is. Because then when you get out of this, you feel a lot better, right? You're still not the best, because once you go through certain things and you're not really, and what I've learned from making this song or whatever was, like, you're not healed from shit. Like, and that's what I've realized, was that I went through things, especially with doing music and pursuing this. A lot of people tell you no, a lot of people tell you things that it hurts. It really does hurt. And you go through those things realizing that, like, you've never healed from those things and you never, like, addressed them. And writing this song for me was a big indicator of that. So, who knows? Might get therapy, might not. It's not a joke, but it's not. I just like to, play. But it's definitely something that I want to do and just do better, because I constantly want to be a better person, a better individual, as much as I can. But at the same time, it's hard. Like, it's hard to do that. But I went on for too long, way too long. I'm gonna make this 2 parts, because there's no way y'all gonna watch 30 minutes of this. I don't have a massive, super duper, like, Yellow Nation heads yet. Like, we don't got that all the way yet. But that's what we doing, excuse me. That's the meaning behind that song. I think this is one of my best meanings, because I didn't bullshit. I didn't try to read y'all the lyrics. I didn't try to do none of that. I went ahead, told y'all what the song was actually about, the meaning behind it, and I really gave y'all something real. I'm not going to do that for every song, because every song doesn't deserve it. And I'm out of here. Yellow Nation, we out. Peace out. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all. You can be whoever you want to be in life. Do what you love. Do it now. And do it when you don't feel like it. Peace out.